Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for being a bit quiet on here recently, life just got really busy, but I just got back yesterday from my trip to Disneyland Paris, which was amazing. I decided in the end not to vlog my trip purely because it was a family trip and I just wanted to enjoy it, but I did buy lots of lovely things that I'm going to share with you guys now. I'm going to start off with the kind of miscellaneous bits that were just in my suitcase that I threw in at the last minute. And a couple of these items are just freebies from the hotel. I stayed in the Disneyland hotel, which was amazing. I stayed in there as a kid and it was still as incredible as I remember. So the first little item is just this mechanical Disneyland hotel pen. Don't know why I picked this up, it was just on the side and I thought, you know what, can't go wrong with a mechanical pencil, and it's got a little eraser on the top. I then also took from the hotel room, they have like this stationery set, and they had this most gorgeous postcard of the Disneyland Hotel with one of the Main Street cars on the front, and I thought this would be really cute when I do my little collage-y pins and various other notice board I want to do. And then I'm not sure if they do this in all hotels or just the Disneyland Hotel, but they have this thing called a turn down service, and every night when you get back to the room, there's like a little chocolate Santa, would be seasonally appropriate, probably just a chocolate coin if it is out of Christmas, and then they give you these on the bed. We stayed for 3 nights, so I've got 3 of them, and they're just little Sweet Dreams cards that have got a character on the front and then one of their quotes on the back. So I got Walt Disney, Tinkerbell, and Aladdin and Jasmine. So the last time I went to Disneyland Paris was way over almost 10 years ago, and back then it all used to be paper tickets and cards, like all your meal plans, all your entrance into the park, your extra magic hours was all on paper. They have recently switched to these magic passes, which are amazing. They're like almost like the magic bands in the States. You still have to have your room key, but other than that, everything else you need is on here. It has your name on the back, what meal plan you've got, what breakfast service you've got, and your entrance to the park. The last little item that was just sort of floating around in my bag is actually one of the first things we purchased when we got there, which is the Disney Photo Pass Plus. This is €75 and it is so worth the money. We got all our attraction photos, we had a photo pass meet and greet with Jack Skellington, which was amazing, and if the queues hadn't been so long with other characters, we definitely would have done more. But even just having all of the attraction photos, which can be €15 each for a print, is amazing. In various places around the park, they have these souvenir medallion coins. These cost €2 each. You put the €2 in and then it comes out at the bottom. You can get, I think there's loads and loads of different designs I've seen. I got the World's Biggest Mouse Party one, which looks like this, and then I also got just a generic kind of Mickey in front of the Studio Park mouse ears and the castle, which I thought were quite cute. One of these is a gift for my manager at work, long story involving that, and the other is just for myself because I wanted one and I had a spare €2 coin. On to my actual sort of bigger purchases / just stuff I actually paid more than sort of €2 for. One of them I am wearing, which is this hoodie, which is the World's Biggest Mouse Party 90 Years blue hoodie. I wasn't originally planning on buying this. I really wanted the Black Spirit jersey. Completely sold out everywhere and they're not planning on getting any more till January, so I was like, no, I want a Disney jumper, and I saw this one in the World of Disney store in Disney Village and I love it. It's so comfy. I really wanted something that had Mickey's 90th on it anyway, so I got this. This is €45. On to the first bag, which is probably the biggest bag out of all of them. I did spend quite a bit of money on this trip, but it was all Christmas money from various members of family. All I asked for Christmas was euros, so that's why I was able to buy as much as I did, and also some of it was just money that I'd saved up from the last couple of months since I knew I was coming on this trip. Anyway, onto the bag. So I'm going to go for the pottery items I've got in here first. They do wrap these really well. Ugh, let's get it out. So this is the Stitch mug I bought from the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. Pirates of the Caribbean is my absolute favourite ride. Always has been ever since I was a kid, and Stitch is my favourite Disney character. So when I saw this mug on someone else's Disney YouTube haul, I knew I had to get it. This mug was €19.99. So the next item is this Stitch bowl. It just has Stitch on the front and Disneyland Paris written on the back, and it's just blue inside. And this was €10.99, which I didn't think was bad for some Disney pottery. I've just realised that this entire bag is filled with Stitch items, because the last item in this bag is my most expensive item I bought on this trip, and that is this Stitch onesie. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it all in this, but ooh, struggling. It is just a Stitch onesie, and look at the hood. It's got Stitch on the hood. It's so cute. I first saw these in Disney Fashion in Disney Village, and I was like, I can't buy that. It's too much money for what it is. And then I got back into the main park on the second day, and I was like, no, this needs to happen. This I got again in a size up. No, it's in 2 sizes up actually, because I wasn't sure what it was going to fit like. And oh, it's so soft and so cozy. I can't wait to spend winter nights in this. This was €69.99, so it was €70, which is a ridiculous amount of money for a onesie, but when in Disney, and I love Stitch. And I didn't buy my Spirit jersey, so that's what I would have spent on the Spirit jersey anyway. But look at it. It's so cute. The next bag is the bits I picked up on the last day before we flew home. So the first item in here actually wasn't from the last day. This I bought on the first night, and it is a Disneyland Paris autograph book. They didn't have any of the 25 years stars autograph books left. I knew it was a long shot since the 25th has been over for like 2 months, but I absolutely loved that book. But this one is good as well. It's got the little shifty picture on the front, and then the reason I got this book over the smaller autograph books is because it's got the photo sleeve here. I got quite lucky with character dining in that I met all of the characters that I wanted to meet, and I got some really nice pictures with them. So they've signed there. I'm going to print off the pictures there, and I almost got this book filled. I just have 1 space left for another trip. I really tried on the last morning to get this filled up. I managed to get Captain Jack as my last character meet on the morning we left, and I was trying to meet Donald so desperately because then I would have had all of the original 5. One of the items I did pick up on the last morning is this Hollywood Tower Hotel keyring from the Hollywood Tower Hotel ride. It is one of my favourite rides, that ride. We rode it I think about 4 times in total, and we went back on the last morning into the studio parks quickly, and I picked up this keyring. It's just a gold key for the hotel room, and then the little additional keychain just has the Hollywood Tower Hotel room 1313, and this was $6.99. Yeah, $6.99, so basically €7, and it's a nice size keyring, so you can't really go wrong. Also popped back into Disney Village on our last morning, and we popped back into World of Disney, and I picked up this bowl that I saw on the first day that again I wasn't sure I needed, but I wanted it, and I had €20 left, so I spent my last €20 on this. This is another World's Biggest Mouse Party. Unlock the fun Mickey on the front, and it's got a little Mickey inside, and this again was €10.99. On the Tuesday evening, on the way back to the hotel, I nipped into the Emporium and picked up a few bits. Some of this is gifts for other people, so let's get into those first. I picked up 4 of these really cool reusable straws, and they're the spirally straws, and they have characters on the top of them. So I got a Minnie Mouse for my little cousin, and a Chip and Dale for my other little cousin. I got a Stitch one for my brother, who absolutely loves Stitch, and I bought a Stitch one for myself. Forgot to say the price of the straws. These were €4.99 each, so not too bad for a reusable straw. Save the planet and all. And you can't go to Disney and not pick up a Mickey or Minnie pen or some kind of these like shaped character pens. Could have quite easily bought more of these, but I restrained myself to just one. And again, I got the Mickey's 90th World's Biggest Mouse Party. I just am obsessed with this Mickey print. It is my favourite. If I could have bought all of the merch for it, I would have done. And this was €5.99. The last item I believe in this bag, and I am correct, is these biscuits. I picked these up for my co-workers at work, just to put on the staff room table to be like, hey, I bought you something back. And these were €8.99 for 2 boxes. The last bag of stuff is my bag of pins. I saved these till last because I know not everyone's into pins. On the front here is just my Disney shopping service receipt, which is a great service if you end up buying loads of stuff, particularly pottery, and you don't want to carry it around the parks. If you're staying in a Disney hotel, you can get your stuff shipped back to your hotel boutique and just pick it up in the evening, which is what I did with my pottery stuff. So the mug, the bowl, and the other bowl, I just got them shipped back to the hotel, pick them up in the evening, dead easy. So let's get on to the pins. I went a little bit crazy on pins. First thing I picked up was a new lanyard, because I'm obsessed with these new lanyards. The ones that they had, my original Disneyland Paris one was just a plain pink one, and then I have one from Walt Disney World that is pink and just says Walt Disney World on it. But this I saw in a couple of people's hauls, and it's got the villains on it, and it's just two-sided. This here is what I had my photo pass on, and then it unclipped during either Rocking Roller Coaster or Tower of Terror, one of them. I lost my photo pass on, but it was fine. I had those little mini ones. This was €9.99, I believe. I haven't got the label on anymore, but I think that's what it was. In order to do these pins in some vague form of order, I pulled my attraction pins that I bought out first. I generally only buy attraction pins for attractions that I absolutely love and have ridden multiple times. So the first one I've got is the Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain pin. So this looks like that. I have back from one of my younger days Paris trips, the original Space Mountain, when it didn't have the Star Wars overlay on it, so it's nice to add that to collection. I have a Pirates of the Caribbean one, which is an updated version of the one that I have from, must be like 2001, 2002, so it would be nice to have an updated version of that. And Pirates is still my favourite ride of all time. And the last one I picked up is one for the Hollywood Tower Hotel ride. Absolutely love that. They had two for this. They had one that was just a picture of the tower, but I preferred this one, which is in the shape of a key and has the little additional room tag on it as well. These were all orange coloured pins. The next two pins are gifts for my friends Nova and Olympia. They have their own trip to Disneyland Paris next year, so I thought I'd start them off with their Disney pin collection. So the one I got Nova is this Rainbow Pride Mickey Mouse that I thought was super cute, which was a green level pin. And then I got Olympia this Practically Perfect in Every Way Mary Poppins pin. These were both green level pins, which again I'll flag up here, but I believe they were €6.99 each. Onto the last little bundle of pins. So the first one is this Disneyland Parks pin. It's just got the Disney Castle and it says Disneyland Park underneath. This was also a green level pin. I really wanted the big Disneyland Paris pin, but I could not find it anywhere. It would seem to have been sold out across every store. Every store I went in, they're like, oh no, it's sold out. And I was like, are you sure you don't have it anywhere? And they're like, no, it's not due back in stock till the new year. So I settled with this one in the end, which still is cute, and it has the castle on, so you can't go wrong. I then have this Jack Skellington pin that has got the just Jack Skellington with the Nightmare Before Christmas written across it. I really wanted to try and find one of him in his Christmas gear, but I couldn't find one. And the reason I got this is because I had such a great character meet with Jack Skellington. I try and get pins for either characters I absolutely love or ones I've had great character meets with, and my Jack Skellington meet and greet was amazing. I wanted to try and find the Jack Sparrow pin, but I couldn't find one that I liked, so I didn't get one because I didn't like them enough. But my Jack Sparrow meet and greet even was amazing as well. I then have a little Jolly Holiday Mary Poppins pin. This was green. Did I say how much this one was? This was an orange one, if I didn't say. And the reason I got her was because for Halloween I did Jolly Holiday Mary Poppins, and I wanted to get a little pin just to remember that by. Then we have another orange level pin, and this is of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the original 5 gang, which I almost, just throw it on the floor after you spent that much money on it. I almost have pictures and autographs of all of these guys. The only one I was missing was Donald, and I got this just to commemorate that I met all of them and had great meet and greets with them all. Didn't meet all of them, didn't meet Donald, but most of them, and I couldn't find a singular Goofy pin that I loved as much on its own, because Goofy was incredible. My meet and greet with him and Kath Mickey was just amazing. Then we have, in no shock since I bought loads of merch to do with the World's Biggest Mouse Party, I got this little pin, which is just Mickey with the little key across the top and it says 90 on it, and this was a green level pin. I did see the little clock pin that everyone seems to be getting and the one in between it. This probably was actually my favourite out of all of them, this little, just a little pin, and it was the cheapest actually, my favourite one, so saved myself some money there because this was also green. My last pin is the little ghost dog from The Nightmare Before Christmas, whose name completely has gone from my brain, but this was also green, and I got this because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas and I don't have many pins from it. My voice is going, not ideal. Anyway, that is absolutely everything I bought at Disney. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a comment below with any items you'd love to get on a Disney trip or your favourite item from this trip. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, click that subscribe button below. If you guys would like to see any Disney tips and trips videos, then let me know, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!